E-proc is also a subject that I'm passionate about it because I've done a little research about e-proc, and I can assure you that any country who implement e-proc end to end saves with between $200 million and above, depending on the size of the spend. Okay, and why am I saying this? So the e-proc system, which is the procure to pay, and let me just also, for the purpose of the viewers, explain what e-proc is. So when you talk of e-proc, is the electronic procurement system. So the electronic procurement system, it's a system, a platform, a digitization of where we automate the end-to-end procurement process. So from inception to payment. So whenever there's identification of need, it has to be automated. And when we issue PO, when we award contract, and when we pay, so that system of automation, that process automation, is what we call electronic procurement. So Ghana has actually embarked on electronic procurement. I think it started implementing the system from 2007 or 2008. Of course, and the system is called GANEF. So they've started, which I understand is being financed by one of the World Bank projects. Good. So that system, when we implement it as a nation and we look at the end-to-end automation, it's going to save us not less than $200 million a year. Why am I saying this? So our tendering process, where it is mandated that we advertise all our tenders in the papers, we have over 1,500 procuring entities. So if every entity now advertise minimum of 5 or even 7 tenders a year in the newspaper, and normally you have to do it in 2 newspapers. So we have graphic, we have Times and stuff like that. So you calculate 1,005 multiply by 7 or 10, okay, and then you multiply by the amount that they pay. Huge. That is one aspect. The other aspect is that the supplier or the vendor who want to apply, who sits in Takoradi or sits in Cape Coast, and they have seen the advert, they have to come to Accra to buy the form, the cost of transportation, the risk involved, and stuff like that. So that cost also has to be calculated. And apart from that, when they finish preparing the document, they have to submit it because the law requires that there should be an open tender, public opening. So it has to come. If it doesn't even come, he has to get a rep to be there. You have to submit it manually. So in submitting it manually, it's also a cost. Okay, the paper we use in printing some of these things are costs. You know, so the cost of procurement is huge. And when we automate this, it would help us to save that cost.